All right, so we're here right now with AZ Fudd. We're at St. John's College High School. AZ, I like to call this the house that you built because it was here that, in watching you play, that I was really introduced to girls' sports, women's basketball, etc. I remember being down there watching you set the entire gym on fire. Of course, you've got this camp coming up on tomorrow, but what's it like being back home, being back here on Military Road?
Well, first of all, not the house that I built. There have been so many great players that have played here and come before me that I came to St. John's to watch.
Yeah.
But it feels amazing to be back. I spent so much time, not just at this school, but specifically in this gym.
That's right.
So to be back here, it really is a second home to me, so it feels amazing. And to see, all the renovations they did conveniently after I left. But I love it. Like I said, this place is a second home, so it feels natural to be here.
I want to take you back to this past season and you all winning this national championship again. I'm watching that, and you being someone that I covered in high school, it was special for me. It's special for me to see you have that much success, and I'm sure that the rest of the DMV felt that way as well. You get named the most outstanding player. I mean, you're knocking down shots from everywhere out there. What was that like when you heard your name called not only as a champion, but as the most outstanding player?
Definitely surreal. I mean, all of it, just to be a national champion, and then, I'm on a team with so many great players that award could have gone to anyone. So for that to have gone to me, it was definitely an honor, definitely super special, and just everything about that day will be something I never forget.
Your story, and this is why you're going to write a book one day, because with your story, 2 ACL tears, 19 and then again in 2023, when you hear that news for someone who is such a promising athlete as you, it kind of breaks your heart because you don't want for anything to wreck someone like yourself's career out there. But it didn't. You were able to persevere. What was that like going through that, and how did you get through?
Yeah, it was super difficult.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to pretend to say like it was easy. It wasn't. And I got through it because I was constantly reminded of where I wanted to be. So I was around my teammates, watching them play, knowing that that's exactly where I wanted to be in a year's time, back playing with them, back on the court any way I could. And then I'm also surrounded by so many great people. Like, the support system around me is unmatched between my family, my friends, my teammates, everyone else in between.
Yeah.
When on the days where it's hard for me to find that motivation, they give it to me.
That's
and
right.
so I'm super lucky to have them, because without them, I don't know where I would be.
And I think that what may have made that even more challenging is, again, you've got the ACL in 19 and then COVID hits as well. So now you're sitting out again. What were the darkest of days? And if there was anything that you said to yourself or that someone said to you to get you through the absolute darkest of those days?
That's a good question. Oh gosh, I don't know. I feel like I kind of tried to block out most of my first ACL just because I didn't handle it well. So going through this next one, I knew it was a lot easier just because I knew what to expect, I knew how to handle it, how not to handle it. But it definitely was really difficult when I was in high school, and then to have COVID right back to back. So I finally come back and then I can't play due to other reasons. So that was really frustrating. But I'm usually really good at finding the positive in things, and
Sure.
so is my family. When it's hard for me to find those positives, they help me find it. So finding those little positives, and then it was just more time for me to get my feet under me after my first ACL tear, and more time to spend with my family before I went to college. And this year it was like, okay, well, what are other things I can work on? And I feel like I came back and this past year and a little bit better at things I wasn't
Sure.
before, a little bit locked in, a little bit more focused. And you also learn a lot about your own body. It's like when I have little aches and these feelings, like I know exactly what my body's telling me.
That's right.
And so I think that's definitely going to help me down the road.
Scary question, good scary, scary in a good way. From that perspective, have we even seen the best of you yet? Because it's like you're building and you're peaking, you get an ACL. You're building, you're peaking, you get an. So maybe with AZ Fudd, even beyond your natural progression, the best is still yet to come.
Yeah, I think you've definitely seen glimpses of what I can do, but definitely not, a consistent full season of me at my full strength. So I'm excited for that.
Me too. I'm excited as well. We'll speak about this weekend now, giving back to the youth, giving back to the community. I believe that this is your 9th annual camp. How did this get started, and why is it important to you?
Yeah, so this started as I believe, 8th grade, or 7th or 8th grade project. And we had to do a project about something that, meant a lot to us. And immediately I knew it was going to be something basketball related. And then I started talking to my mom. My great grandmother passed away she had breast cancer and Alzheimer's. So I knew I love giving back. I always have. Right. So I knew I wanted to do something with, giving back, being with younger kids, and basketball. So obviously a little clinic was the first thing that came to mind. So I think the past 8 years, I've done a camp, a clinic of some form, whether it was 1 day, 2 days, shorter, longer, teaching kids basketball, having fun with them, and then raising money for the Pat Summitt Foundation.
Yeah, wow.
So this year, I decided to change it. I am donating money to the Abby Zatoun Family Foundation instead. Abby was a really close friend to me, to my entire team, and so I felt like it was only right to donate to her and her family, and the beautiful things that they're doing for other people now.
Wow. Tomorrow and throughout the weekend, again, this camp is going to be packed. You're going to have all these youth, all of these girls who are going to be out here. They'll have your name on their shirt, but you've been signing autographs for a while, and there have been young ladies out here who have looked up to you for a while, and that list is just going to continue to grow. What's it like for you, being a young lady from here in the DMV, to know that you're a role model to so many young ladies and boys out here in the world, and that you are potentially going to be a mentor to them as well? What's that like?
I mean, it's crazy. Like you said, I'm used to signing autographs, taking pictures, and I do it, no complaints. I love doing that. But when I really do sit back and think that there are a bunch of little kids, little girls that look up to me, it is surreal. It's crazy to think that, I was in their shoes not too long ago. So I want to do everything I can to be a good role model, to show them that, hard things are possible, that injuries don't define you, but you can use them to make you better, just all of these things. And so, I don't know, I feel like that's just another thing that keeps me going.
Yeah. It's a story of perseverance. Your story is just that. Again, having the opportunity, I'll get you out of here on this, having had the opportunity to cover you all of this time, one of the things that I've always seen is that your parents have been ever present. I see your mom, she's here now. I've seen your father on the sidelines, still see him out there now today. No one gets this far on their own. Who is it that has helped you to get here? What circle of friends, family, loved ones helps you take this even further?
Yeah, my family has done so much for me. They've definitely gotten me to where I am, between my parents being my coaches, splitting time between mom, dad, and coach. And then my brothers, who have been like my personal rebounders and passers since we adopted them. So it really, the list goes on. My grandparents, my teammates, everyone has done so much to shape me as both AC the person and AC the basketball player. So I am forever grateful, and I'll continue to do whatever I can to show them just how much their love and support means to me.
Maisie Fudd, outstanding hooper on the court, outstanding individual off. Thank you very much.
Thank you.